Make a first official video and kind of just talk about what gets you going and kind of just finding that drive. A lot of people are out there, wondering when their time will be, wondering what's going to kick off, wondering when they're like really going to shine pretty much. And it's not about the time that it kicks off. It's really just about how you get there and what you're doing to get there. If you're sitting on the couch Friday nights, Saturdays, Sundays, going out on the weekends, partying, or I guess what a lot of people say, living for the weekend, it can be hard to truly get to where you want to be because you're so focused on 5 days ahead of you if you start on a Monday, or just waiting for that time on the weekend where you're not actually at work. So that's one of the things they need to focus on is, and you've heard this before, is finding that career or finding that job that you want to be a part of, you want to take advantage of, that you can, make the most out of it, not some cubicle where you're sitting behind a computer all day, not giving your full potential. And that's another thing, is your full potential. If you're going to the gym, you're working out, you're, hanging out with people, or just doing life in general, like give it your full potential. Don't half-ass everything. Don't just go through the motions, take advantage of what's out there for you, take advantage of being you, and really just finding what else you can do out in the real world. A lot of people are so stuck between social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, stuck on seeing this person that has 1 million followers and, they want to be like that. Well, you're not going to be like that sitting on your ass on a fucking Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday, hoping that Monday is going to be your day, and then Monday comes around and, well, Monday didn't work out, so guess I'll wait till next Monday. No. Start today. Start whenever you're seeing this. Go chase that. You can't live your life in other people's bodies, wishing you had the body of her or him, or wishing you had the car that he drives or she drives, or the house that is down the road from you. Go work for that shit. Go chase whatever you have to chase, your passion, your true passion. I got into fitness around 8 years ago, and it started with football because I was one of the smaller dudes on our football team. Now, I wasn't a starter by any means all the way through high school, but I did put out as much effort as I could just to prove what I wanted to be. I was weighing around 140, more like 130 pounds in high school. So I was very small as an outside linebacker and a running back. Going up against a coach's kid, there's definitely some losses that I had to face young, really. Now, whatever it is, you're going to have setbacks, you're going to have adversities, and you got to face those and learn to deal with those. I remember I was in 7th grade, I had this dream. It's actually way out there looking at it now, but I had this dream that I wanted to be a neurosurgeon. Now, I think looking back, I think the neurosurgery part of it, I wanted to do it just because of the money that came with it. I was horrible at school. I was an average CB student. I got A's, once a year maybe on the report cards. So I wasn't that great of a student. I hated school. Why I didn't go to college? Now, the 7th grade teacher was in her English class, and I told her that, we're having a what's your dream day, quote unquote, what's your dream? That was my dream, was be a neurosurgeon. And she asked the class after I said that, would any of you in here trust Gage to be your neurosurgeon if you ever had to go see him? And, the room laughed, and she's like, I know I wouldn't trust you being my neurosurgeon. And that was pretty much where I started to see kind of like people are going to have doubts about you. Yeah, I had people doubt me before then, too, whatever. But that was the biggest one that stuck with me, and that's kind of stuck with me for my whole life, is 7th grade. I'm 23 now, and so 7th grade was probably 14, I don't know, 12 maybe. And so half my life ago, that's when that kind of turned around, and I kind of made the most of what she said to me in front of the class even. I went on, and that dream kind of became more realistic. That there was no way me, who hated school, wasn't good at school, didn't want to go to college, was going to be a neurosurgeon. And so that kind of stuck with me, and I kind of found my passion going into high school. I moved to a new school, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll go out for football again. And that's when I really started to weightlift, was I think my sophomore year, so about 8 years ago. And I started to train really hard. And then once I got out of high school, because I was always trying to gain weight, so I was just trying to eat whatever. I was trying to always look good, so I was eating relatively clean. Wasn't counting anything. I truly started counting my calories when I got out of high school and was living on my own. And when you're living on your own, you kind of have to be, for one, aware of the budget and be aware of like what's going in your body. You can't eat shit all the time, or it's definitely going to catch up to you. But the fact that I was working in a gym, multiple gyms actually, LA Fitness, Gold's Gym, in Seattle of all places, I had to really kind of focus on what I wanted to become. And that's when I started to like actually weigh my food, count my calories, count my macros, use my FitnessPal, whatever was in the trade. And one, that got my budget down, so I was able to just buy what I needed for those 2 weeks until I got paid again, but also just stay consistent. I eat the same stuff I do now as I did 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was living on my own. It really hasn't changed at all. I might have spruced it up a little bit here and there to make it more enjoyable. It's not just plain chicken breast and rice and plain broccoli anymore, which I was at that point at one time in my life. I was probably the best physique looking wise personally, but now I feel better. And that's just it. Like, you have to feel good about going into your life, going into what you want to become, where you want to be, and how you want to do it. If you can't find that, just go out and search, soul search. I'm not saying buy a one-way trip to Asia and be gone for X amount of time and come back when you're ready to come back. No, like, truly sit down and like establish your goals. That's one of the biggest things a lot of people say. I can reference Andy Frisella, MF CEO. He talks about his power list, where every day he wakes up and he writes down 5 goals for that day to get him closer to his future goal. I've been doing that for some months now, and just the changes that you can see, like weekly, if not daily, it's going to be drastic. You have a plan for the day, you go and attack it, and you kind of just stay on course. Now, yeah, you're going to have days you lose, you're going to have days you win, but over the course of time, guaranteed, if you stay on your program or plan, you're going to have more wins than losses. And if you have more losses than wins, well, you need to reevaluate what your actual passion is, because if your passion is this and you're out clubbing on a Friday, Saturday night, or drinking every day, then you need to re-envision your plan and really just go focus on what you want to become. That's the biggest thing, is find that passion. There's stages in life you have to go through. You have to face adversity. You're going to have to conquer the day by day. It's not looking today and then 3 months down the road you want to be a millionaire. No, that's can happen, yes, don't get me wrong, but you have to be realistic with your dreams, realistic with yourself, find your true purpose, find your true passion, and just go for it. Just take that leap. And that's why I'm making this video today about what I'm making it about. Is I'm taking that leap, starting just branching out more and starting to really just take back my life. I've had a few setbacks in the past, since 28 basically started, going through some things with a loved one of mine, I'll say that, as well as I admitted myself to a ADAP program, which is alcohol and substance abuse program. I was drinking every day for the last 8 months. It was setting me back from my true goal. My true goal being on the business side, but also my true goal being in the fitness wise. If I'm drinking beer every night for 3 months, and then all of a sudden I switch to vodka and whiskey every night, it's going to take a toll on your body. And it was taking a toll on my body. I admitted to that. I self-checked myself in. Not a lot of people know that, so it's kind of rewarding to just say that on here and put that out there. It's adversity. You got to get past that adversity. You got to tell the people that doubt you to fuck off and go chase those dreams and basically show them wrong. The best medicine, not the best medicine, but the best cure for doubters is happiness and proving them wrong. And that's what I'm doing. That's what you got to go do. Okay? It's gonna be hard sometimes, and then some days it'll be easy as fuck, and you'll be like, wow, that's my day. My day was super easy today. I had a super good time. So just stay consistent with it. Consistency is key. Find that passion and find that drive. If you guys enjoy this video, know somebody that could benefit from this video, reach out to them, link them to this video. I'll be posting probably about once a week. Again, this is my first video out there that I'm putting out. My updated site page. So reach out. I appreciate you guys watching this. Go kick today in the dick, and y'all have a good week.